What is the shape of inequality? Is it a line, a wall, or perhaps a staircase? In Bong Joon-ho's Oscar-winning film Parasite, the answer is all of the above. This video essay will explore how Bong and cinematographer Hong Kyung-pail build a world, where space itself tells the story of the haves and the have-nots. The vertical hierarchy, stairs as social ladder. The most potent visual metaphor in Parasite is the staircase. It physically represents the vertical hierarchy that separates the classes. Let's first look at the Kim family's stairs. Their journey from their semi-basement home to the street is a short, upward climb. The camera often looks up with them, emphasizing the effort required just to reach ground level, the baseline of society. This space is cramped, dark, and cluttered. Now, contrast this with the Park family's stairs. They are expansive, clean, and bathed in light. When the Kims first arrive, the camera uses low-angle shots, gazing up at the house and the stairs, making them appear monumental and unattainable. This composition instills a sense of awe and reinforces the power dynamic. But the most telling staircase is the hidden one, the nearly vertical ladder descending into the secret bunker. This reveals the horrifying truth. Beneath the wealth of the Parks exists another level of oppression, a class even more trapped and invisible than the Kims. The composition here is a direct, vertical plunge into the abyss, visually supporting the film's thesis. It's not that the Parks are evil despite their wealth, but that their wealth allows them to remain blissfully ignorant of the people they are stepping on. Framed and excluded, windows and lines. If stairs represent mobility, then windows represent vision and access. The Kims' view of the world is limited and distorted. Their semi-basement window sits at street level, framing only the feet and legs of passers-by. This brilliant composition immediately establishes their social position. They are beneath society, literally looked down upon, and only see a fragmented reality. The Parks, however, live in a house of glass. Their floor-to-ceiling windows offer a clear, expansive, and beautiful view of their pristine garden. They are connected to the outside world on their own terms. The composition is open and airy, symbolizing their freedom, privilege, and the space that money can buy. Furthermore, characters are frequently framed by doors, archways, and furniture. In the Kim's home, these frames feel like cages. In the key scene after the Parks leave, the Kims revel in the luxury of the living room. But when the former housekeeper, Guk Moon-gwang, rings the doorbell, the composition shifts. They are suddenly framed separately, their unity broken, and they must hide under tables. Their newfound freedom instantly revolt. The architecture itself reasserts control. The final descent, composition in the garden carnage. The final birthday party sequence is a masterclass in using composition to orchestrate chaos and tragedy. It begins with a serene, top-down, God's eye view of the garden. The guests in white are arranged on the green lawn, like pieces on a chessboard door, like lambs to the slaughter. This omniscient perspective foreshadows the impending violence. The chaos that follows is a clash of vectors. Ki-woo, clutching the scholar's stone, a symbol of false hope, and a heavy burden descends into the garden. His movement is a downward plunge, driven by rage. In contrast, his father, Ki-taek, witnesses his daughter's stabbing and Mr. Park's disgust at the smell of the poor. His final act is a violent upward surge from the underground bunker into the sunlight, stabbing Mr. Park. The perfectly composed horizontal world of the wealthy is shattered by these two desperate, vertical attacks from below, and in the end, the staircase has the final word. Ki-taek, now a fugitive, descends not just into a hidden room, but into a new, permanent subterranean existence. The camera stays at the top of the stairs, watching him disappear into the darkness. It's the ultimate compositional statement. The architecture of inequality is a trap, and for some, there is no way out. The invisible blueprint. In Parasite, setting and composition are the invisible blueprint of class. Bong Joon-ho doesn't just tell us about inequality, he builds it for us to see and feel. Through the relentless verticality of stairs and the limiting frames of windows, he transforms abstract social concepts into tangible, oppressive, and unforgettable cinematic space. The film argues that the true parasite is not any one family, but the rigid, unyielding social structure itself, a structure built, brick by brick, through its very own architecture of inequality.